abort mission.
Oh my God, I'd have loved to see y'all's face with that. Holy fuck.
Oh, we got scared. I don't think we made more calls after that.
We're like, whoa, Grandma's gonna want to know what is 1-800 Spank Me, Daddy.
Her parents are gonna find out that we called this number.
Oh my goodness.
Try to explain that.
Yeah,
I didn't do it at my house. My grandma was always around.
But what I was saying was, back in those days there was no anonymity. So if you called me and you acted like an ass, or you called me and I acted like an ass, one of us is gonna fucking remember that next time we see each other. I mean, there was none of this. Oh, I'll say this bullshit. And
be as cruel as I can possibly be.
Yeah, be a hateful cocksucker because I hate my life and I live in my parents' basement or whatever the fuck, and nobody, there's no consequences.
Well, that's another thing that, like, back in the day, I mean, because I was a bit of a scrapper. Like, if you said something to piss me off, we just whip each other's asses. And then we'd get over it and go on about our business, and we were buddies the next day. Like, these, beefs where they just attack people, and, it's like, God
see, that's
damn.
the shit you got in Pine Bluff. That's why I'm a real quick talker. Because fighting one person I can do. Man, fighting a motherfucker and all of his friends.
But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about where they just keep coming for you and it never ends, and they relentlessly harass these kids. It's like, God damn.
The only fist fight I ever got into was with my mom and my grandma.
Oh no, I'd whip people's ass just as soon as
normal.
Hey, Grandma was a strong woman. You saw her before she got sick.
You just don't understand. I'm so zen now compared to I used to be a hothead scrapper. I would whip your ass if you'd look at me. I mean,
I was the exact opposite of what I am.
I've mellowed in my age. Yeah, I get a little more peace, love, and all that.
Found your rage.
Yeah. Maybe we're just transferring.
Well, I've mellowed since I started taking antidepressants.
Thank God, yeah.
It was getting bad there for a little bit.
I can, if I miss, or, I'm like, Prozac makes me a better person. And Ross, oh my God, he'll not take his medicine, and I know when he skips because he starts acting like a bitch. And I mean, he's just because normally Ross is pretty even keel, just mild mannered guy, but then he just gets super bitchy, and I'll go, "Have you been taking your medicine?" What the fuck's that supposed to mean? That's a no.
So that's how I was before I started my antidepressants. It wasn't so much I was sad and all this. I had some rage issues. Yeah.
I remember how you used to really get wound up.
Over anything.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's just you can...
Yeah, it could be absolutely nothing.
And the 0 to... There was no...
Yeah, there was no steps. It was 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Or no, I guess 0 or 100.
And it is mental health
awareness week,
or something, or week.
Is it week or is it day? I don't fucking know.
I don't
Everything
know.
has a day, and some days have multiple things, so I don't... If it's not, it is now.
There's no shame in taking medicine to help your mental health. If you've got asthma, you don't say, well, I'm a big puss if I take that inhaler. So it's just stupid to... it's a chemistry issue. I just hate it when people shame people for taking medication.
Yeah, that's a shitty thing to shame. So I mean,
look at trees. That's an antidepressant. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, go walk in the forest. Oh, eat dicks.
Oh please, I could watch cute little animal videos and not crack a smile. And I love cute little animal videos.
That's because you're broken.
Well, I know. That's why I'm on medicine.
Yeah.
But to shaming someone for something that they can't control is shitty anyway. Shaming someone for acting like a shithead though is not.
No, I'm down with that.
So that's a different thing. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We don't say, "Oh, you're such a pussy because you had to take flu medicine."
Yeah. And so that's why I think it's so fucking hypocritical when people try to shame people for taking medicine for depression or any kind of mental psychological thing.
What a lot of people don't understand is mental health is every bit as important, if not more important,
absolutely,
than physical health.
And it impacts your physical health.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Deal with anxiety for a couple of years and see if your adrenal glands don't get blown out. because you're always on edge, because you've always got at least a mild adrenaline rush. That's why I've been dealing with adrenal fatigue for fucking God since 2012. You know,
mental health was talked about. You know, back then as it is today, I would have been on medication a long time ago.
It turns out I should have been medicated as a teenager. I've always dealt with depression. I just didn't know it.
And they don't talk about that shit in like health class or biology. All right, biology is probably not the place for it, but health it definitely is. Because in health class, all we really did was talk about STDs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Turns out they're not nearly the problem in my life that depression's been.
Sexual health is important.
Yeah.
And nobody will deny that. But mental health and
overall wellness is too.
Yeah. You have to look at the body and the mind as, and some would even argue the spirit, as a unit.
Yeah.
You know, there are three parts that make up the whole, and if one of those, just like a three-legged bar stool, if one of those legs is not proper, the thing is going to fall
on your ass.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just you say that a lot. You know, you don't go, well, you big pussy taking your blood pressure medication.
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn.
You got diabetes, you fag.
Yeah.
No, nobody does that.
You know, and it's just so wrong because, you know, people. Why live in misery when it's, you know, and I know a lot of people are like, it'll change my whole personality. No, it won't. It'll just allow you to be who you really are and not that mask of pain or fear or anxiety or whatever you hide with.
Maybe people will actually be able to see the real you.
Right.
Instead of seeing the mask that you've had to put on to get through your daily life.
To cope, you know. I mean,
let me put on my fake smile so I can act, you know, like a normal person.
I'm just going to go through the motions here, and like, you know, and it's funny we're talking about that because, like, literally, I've been doing that for months. Like, I'm faking it. I fake it every minute of every day, and I keep thinking if I fake it enough, it'll start to be real. And I am on medicine. I mean, but sometimes life hits you hard, and to some things you don't bounce back from. But, you know, I mean, I see people all the time that bullshit about, don't, you know, take a bunch of pills, just go outside. Fuck you.
Yeah, I hate that. You know, if it's situational depression,
right? Like something,
that's one thing, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about
situational depression is completely different
than like chronic.
Situational depression, you can go outside, enjoy the quiet, the trees, and cute
kind of recharge,
not with brain chemistry issues. I can do all that stuff and be like, fucking so what?
Still dead inside, just flat nothing.
Yeah, that's like when, you know, I've seen this thing.
This hair is bugging me.
Well, I don't have much, so don't pull.
It's a touch.
I've seen these things. Oh, if you're having an anxiety attack, count 8 blah blah blahs and 7 of this. Then it's like, look here. If I'm having an anxiety attack, I give a goddamn about 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of anything.
But I have, like, I saw this one thing. I tested it.
I'm more concerned about making sure I'm not having a heart attack.
That GIF that helps you time your breathing when you're having an anxiety attack. That really helps. Like if you do the in and out with it, it slows everything down, and you're like, you become so focused on the in and the out, you can't put all your energy into freaking out.
That reminded me of something. I saw an advertisement for a new app. This blew my mind. If you need new glasses but you can't find your prescription, and you have a recent prescription,
oh, this is crazy.
You can download an app and it will scan your glasses and tell you what your prescription is. What?
Whoa. No way.
Yes.
I would think, and I'm not sure because I didn't develop the app, but I would think that would only be as accurate as your camera.
Yeah, it seems like there'd be a lot of...
You see what I'm saying?
What was it? Lingo? Was it
with
Lingo?
2 eyes.
With 2 eyes.
With 2 eyes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she told me about that. I was like, well, when are they going to get the fucking eye scanner thing so you don't have to go to an ophthalmologist?
Really?
That'd be great.
I got to do that.
Pay $20 for an app one time and save $100 a year. Shit, yeah.
They'll find a way to get your money.
Oh yeah, they always do. I wish I could find a way. Hell, I wish I could find a way to just keep my money.
Yeah,
that'd be great. Amber's looking this up now.
Mm-hmm. You can talk while I'm
the only motherfucker that's not on a damn device.
Oh my god, I just picked up my fucking phone.
I'm interacting. I've been talking the whole time I'm coloring. I'm not browsing, I'm coloring an alien.
Let me see.
And a kitty cat.
Okay. Oh my god, that reminds me. Alien kitty cat. That reminds. Have y'all seen Captain Marvel?
To review your vision and provide
the Flarkin?
Yeah. Which is an alien cat thing.
Glasses, a credit card, an iPhone, a computer, and about 12 feet of space.
That's insane right there.
The app will guide you through a series of steps to test how you're seeing through the glasses you're wearing. An eye doctor will review your results and assess whether you're...
This is just like an eye test, what they're showing.
Yeah, like an eye exam.
Yeah.
The doctor will write you an updated prescription that you can use anywhere.
That's updated. This is
so
the same.
So that's a telehealth.
Yeah.
Type thing.
But that's not what the commercial said the other day.
That seems kind of...
Lingo RX reader.
Oh no! Hey, how about this? I'll write you for the prescription, but you do all the work.
Yeah.
It's like, motherfucker, you went to med school.
I'm gonna install this and see how it works.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
All right. Well, we're gonna call this one done.
One more thing I wanted to say.
One more thing.
Yeah, because we didn't talk much about the actual thing we were talking about.
Yeah, we did.
I thought they made a much bigger deal of it than, like, they were trying to really create this urgency and this in the social.
Well, read the prescription of your current glasses.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I think that they were really playing the drama up.
Well, of course, it's a Netflix documentary.
But it was just, I was like, wow, like.
Yeah, you know what? So here's the thing, and you touched on this, but when anything is created, anything at all, you can. It doesn't really matter what.
We're humans.
Is.
We can pervert anything.
If you create something that has a positive purpose, there is a flip side 100% of the time where you can use it for nefarious means. Fucking social media is the same way.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially if you know, a whole bunch of billions of dollars gets involved.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it's real easy to say, yeah, we'll sell this data.
But I mean,
Facebook's worth 529 billion.
I do believe
529 over $500 billion.
I do believe more good comes. I mean, from our connectedness than not. I mean, all the people that you lost touch with, or families can stay more in touch. I mean, just like I would literally have not seen Dylan's face in 2 years if it weren't for video calls.
Mm-hmm.
I found my whole family.
Yeah, I mean, so it has so much good.
But like with anything else, you have to have self-control.
Well, and like anything else, there's always going to be that asshole that tries to shit in the pool.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, and with everything else, moderation.
Yeah.
Nothing is bad for you in moderation.
Right.
Not a single thing on this planet is bad in moderation. You just have to know what that moderation is.
Yeah, and for
if
most things, everyone has a different tolerance.
Yeah, if an hour of Facebook a day is the most that you want to do, there you go.
Yeah, put it down after that, or I mean, it.
If checking
set limits for your children.
Yeah,
on it,
if checking your email twice a day is all you want to do that.
Yeah,
don't. I mean, but the problem becomes when people feel compelled.
Yeah.
To check this shit regularly. I was telling her while we were watching it, I actually have turned off all of my Facebook notifications that go to my phone.
Really?
I don't get Facebook notifications. I don't get email notifications. I don't get Twitter. I've actually removed Instagram. I don't get any social media or email notifications at all. If a notification comes up on my phone, it's from Credit Karma, because I haven't figured out how to turn that off yet, or a text or a phone call.
Now, I know you get notifications from our chats.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's because it doesn't It doesn't. It's not one notification across the top. That's actually a the pro.